All right. Shalom. First and foremost, we like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the sincere brothers that's doing the will of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I'm here with the brother.
Marathon.
I'm the brother Kassad. All right, and this is gonna be a sit down, going into various topics, man. Prophecies of the Bible, because we in 2020, the year of prophecy. Okay, and we only in the second month of this year, February, and there's been so much going on, man. All right, from the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, from World War III to Jacob's trouble to judgment upon the 2/3. People, Jake's in Israel going off. All right, we approaching the end, man. So what I wanted to open up with is an article from this is from appnews.com, and I got this from the brother Yawanathan. It says Dow drops over 1,000. That's the stock market, that is known as the Dow Jones. And it says as outbreak threatens global economy. Yeah. So let's read a little bit into this article. It says the Dow Jones Industrial Average slumped more than 1,000 points Monday in the worst day for the stock market in 2 years. For the worst day in the stock market in 2 years. Check that out. All right. That is not signs of prosperity. Okay. And we've been prophesying about the stock market crashing, man. First and foremost, the stock market is manipulated to begin with, all right? Because if they showed you the true stocks, the true records of the stocks, all right, people will bug out, man. All right, I forgot the term the apostle brought it out after Kemp a few weeks ago about when people run to the banks and take all their money out.
I think it's a bank run. That's what it's called, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so too. Yeah, all right, because that's what that would lead to, man. If people understood what was really going on in the economy, all right, there would be people running to these banks trying to get their money out, man. Okay, so let's read a little bit more.
Let me just get a definition of a bank run. A bank run occurs when many clients withdraw their money from a bank because they believe the bank may cease to function in the near future.
Yeah, because that's why the mainstream media doesn't push out the true news, man. They push out fake news. All right, you got to go to these alternative media sites, man. All right, the Silver Report, AMTV, the World Alternative Media. All right, X22 Report. You got to go to these guys to get the real insight of what's going on, man. All right, it says it says Monday in the worst day for the stock market in 2 years as investors worry that the spread of a viral outbreak that began in China will weaken global economic growth. All right, so due to this outbreak, that outbreak being the coronavirus, which began in Wuhan, China, all right, it has spread throughout many parts of the world. All right, right now we heard that it's been getting into Italy, which is in Rome. All right, and it's leading to food shortages, man. All right, the Chinese economy has suffered greatly due to that outbreak. All right, people are not really spending money on Chinese goods, man. All right, so I had another article that I'm gonna just bring out real quick. All right, since we're talking about the economy, this is CNN Business. It says gold at a 7-year high and bond yields flirt with record lows as fear grips Wall Street. Right, this is Monday, February 24th, 2020. It says fear has returned to Wall Street. The spread of coronavirus cases in Italy, Iran, and South Korea is shaking investors out of their recent complacency. All right, because you Edomites, man. All right, the scriptures tell you rejoice and be glad, man. All right, but don't get it twisted, man. That rejoicing is gonna come to an end. Okay, your pride in your heart is deceiving you, man. Because, all right, the value of gold is it says gold is at a high, man, and we know that when the value of gold increases, that means the economy isn't doing too well. That means, if the value of gold goes high, man, that means inflation concerning the dollar, which is not backed by gold and silver, is gonna increase, man. All right, because the real currency is supposed to be gold and silver. All right, so when gold and silver is the value for gold and silver increases, man. That means that the value of the dollar depreciates, man. Okay, and you got countries dumping the dollar, man. You got Russia, you got China, you got Iran, you got Syria. That's why the United States Army is in the land of Syria right now, man. All right, trying to cause regime change, trying to cause a coup d'état. All right, that's why you got Turkey fighting against them, man, and they funded terrorist groups, man, bombing the land of Syria, man, and Israel's over there too, man, siding with the U.S. All right, so all of this is it all comes together, man. All these different events is coming together, man, to rupple this economy and destroy this man's kingdom. So you can bring that up.
This is James chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you."
Yeah, so-called Illuminati, the elites of the nation of Edom. All right, you so-called white people, man, beginning with the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the elite bloodlines of the nation of Edom. All right, these so-called Jews. All right, they are the rich men. All right, the Rothschilds are worth trillions of dollars, man. All right, they are the rich men. Okay, they are the sovereigns of this world. And it said, "Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." Okay, and we're seeing these miseries come upon them right now, man. All right, through the stock market, through the stock market doing bad, the value of gold rising. Okay, and eventually, that prophecy is gonna come to pass when the dollar completely crashes, man, and that's gonna lead to chaos.
Right.
All right, but at the same time, they're gonna be the ones that's gonna bring this economy down, man, because it's gonna get to a point where they have no choice, and they're gonna have to move with speed with their agenda, man. That new world order. All right, because they have a short time, man. That's why they moved the doomsday clock up to 100 seconds, man, from 2 minutes to 100 seconds. All right, good.
It says, verse 2, "Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten."
Yeah, his riches are corrupted because Esau got his riches through slavery, all right, through free labor here in America, all right, through rape, robbery, and murder, all right, through stealing, through being covetous of people's substances, their lands, which lands have substance on it, all right, whether it be vineyards and trees and cattle and gold and silver, all right. So his riches is corrupted, man. All right, their currency, which is the U.S. dollar, is not backed by gold and silver, man. It's backed by oil, man. Which oil is not precious, man. Okay, and all is being used as an energy tool, all right, to create energy, which really is destroying the earth, man. Because we don't need oil to create energy, man. There's many different ways you could create energy, all right, to fuel electricity and all that, man. All right, but Esau being a devil, all right, he won't bring that technology out because it's all about the money, man. It's all about control.
Yeah, that's right. Anytime somebody comes up with something, they end up killing that person, man. You come up with a engine that runs with water or whatever it is, man. They end up putting that person to death, man. All right. Esau, man, they rule in wickedness, man. You don't need oil to run a society, man. You really don't, man. All right. When you take oil from the ground, man, you're taking away the lubrication, from the plates of the tectonic plates of the earth, man. All right, and it causes what, man? A bunch of problems, man. A bunch of earthquakes and sinkholes and all these type of things, man. You don't need to do all of that, man. All right, but Esau is, strictly for he don't care how he get his profit, man. He don't care how he get his gain, man. He don't give a fuck about the earth, man. All right.
Good.
It says, verse 3, it says, your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Sorry, read that part again.
All right. It says, this is James chapter 5, verse 3. It says, your gold and silver is cankered.
Yeah, cankered means pretty much the definition for cankered is affected by a canker. All right, so let's look up the word canker real quick. Canker. Yeah, the word canker means a destructive fungal disease of apple and other trees that result in damage to the bark. All right, so it's going into a disease, man. All right, an infection. All right, so your gold and your silver is infected, man. It's cankered, man. All right, and it's not going to deliver you in the time of the Lord's wrath, man. Okay, because you stole everything, man. It doesn't belong to you. Okay, you got it.
Mm-hmm. And it says, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
And that's these other nations, because these other nations, man, they're gonna destroy this land, man. All right, beginning with Russia, China, Iran, they're all gonna shoot their nuclear missiles on America, man, and as well as the EU, some of the former EU members, man, because you got many EU members, they about to leave the EU, man. All right, just like Great Britain did, man.
That's right. And it says, ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yeah, that's the so-called white man. He has heaped treasures together for the last days, man. All right, they have hidden vaults, with pure gold, all right, pure silver, all right. So they have heaped together these riches, man. Okay, they have the real riches, man. Okay.
That's right. That's right. And not only that, man. They preparing for the last days, man. They got luxury bunkers and all these type of things, man. So they constantly preparing for the things that's about to come, man. All right. It says, verse 4. It says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth.
Right? Yeah, that's going into the Israelites, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It said the hire of the laborers which have reaped down your fields, and that's us, man, because that's part of the reason why the so-called white man has got rich here in America, man. All right. When you look up companies that's still around today that benefited from slavery, J.P. Morgan is one of them, man. Okay, and many other companies, man, that profited off of slavery, man. Slavery of you so-called Negroes, man. Right. Free labor, man. Okay. So and we're still building up your kingdom, man. You got the Northern Kingdom, tribe of Ishkar, and many other tribes building up these different condominiums and your underground bunkers and your skyscrapers, right? Your penthouses, okay, all right, and you're giving us unjust wages, man. All right, wages where we can't live off of. Okay, we can't survive off these wages that you pay us with, right? And then on top of that, you're not even giving us real money. You're giving us Federal Reserve notes.
It says, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
Yeah, and that's the elect, man. Because the elect, scripture say the souls of the just complain continually, man. All right, we're constantly complaining, man. All right, because we're subject to payments being in this captivity, man. We gotta wake up, go to work. First of all, we wake up through a noisome alarm clock. All right, that already put you in a bad mode. All right, then you gotta go to a job that you hate. You gotta be told what to do by some dumbass heathens, which they can't rule better than you. But here it is, they telling you what to do. All right, you gotta listen to them. All right, you gotta deal with politically correct people and shit. All right, you gotta your boss might be a woman. Okay, you gotta deal with You gotta deal with the ways of this world, man. You know.
Yep. It says, "Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton."
Yeah, Esau, man. They have all their heart could wish, man, like the scriptures say. Yet they're still not satisfied, man. All right. He want the souls of men. He want to chip you. All right. He wants you to he want to be like the Most High, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's right, man. Hey, just you have all the riches on the earth, man. You know, you lead banking families, you Rothschilds or whatever it is, man. You Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, and all of that, man. You have all the riches on the earth. You know what I mean? And you could, you could. There shouldn't even be poverty on the earth, really. You could cure that, man. You just want to hoard it for yourself, man. And that's not enough, man. What you want to do, man? All right, you want to. According to Georgia Guidestone, all right, bring the population down to 500 million, all right, and he want to microchip you, man, all right, he want to track your every move, man. They think they are the Most High, man, but that's not how that's gonna go, man. All right, what does the scripture say when they about to how's it go when they about to fill their belly?
Yeah, when he's about to. You want me to get it for you?
Yeah, you get it, because these Edomites, man. All right, even the lowest level Edomites, they have like a quote unquote God complex, man. But that's not how that's gonna go, man. All right. Let me see. What was that part? It said what, man? It says, "And the cries of them which have reaped are entered in the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, man, the Lord of armies, man. And we cry unto our Lord, man. Yahweh Shai, man. All right. That's who we cry upon. And guess what, man? These cries are not going unheard, man. All right.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I was reading the book of Judges, I believe, and when, Israel, they was crying out to the Lord. They back then all the whole nation of Israel knew the name of the Lord. And what did the Lord say? The Lord said that the cries of the cries of the people, the Israelites, it basically it moved the Lord, man. The Lord got tired of hearing them crying. They constantly crying on the Lord, whining and groaning and Lord,
Yeah.
please. Don't get us. We're sorry. But we know that they still after that they went back off.
Yeah, but this is different because the Lord is just hearing the cries of the elect, man. All right, that's why the scripture says we pray without ceases, man. He try, you know what I'm saying? This is the cries of the elect. It's not the whole cry of the nation of Israel. It's just the elect because, hey, man, the Lord, He cut off that name from 2/3 of our people, man, from the majority of our people, man. So this is really. It's Israel and we are the Lord's chosen, but there's like a chosen within the chosen, and this is really the cries of the elect. Okay.
This is Job 20 and 21. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits." It says, "Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." All right. This is the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the so-called Illuminati, the elites of this man's society, man. All right, the ones that are above the laws, the ones that control the money, therefore they make the laws. All right. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency." All right, that's going into this man trying to establish his new world order.
Right.
All right, and he's gonna execute it, man. All right, that's why when you read Revelation 13th chapter, it says he had power to give life to the image of the beast. All right, because the Lord gave him the power to do so, man. All right, but the Lord also said this. It says, "He shall be in straits," meaning what? He's gonna be in a position of difficulty, man.
Yeah.
The Most High is gonna throw a monkey wrench in his agenda, man. All right, so his enterprise is gonna come to naught, man. That's why the scriptures say what they just in the same book, Job, it says real quick, can you look that up?
What's it say?
Enterprise. Matter of fact, I'm not just Google search it real quick. I mean, it's gonna pop up. Enterprise. Yeah, Job 5 and 12. I got it. I'll just read it. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm right here. This is some here.
Yeah, this is Job 5 and 12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, they crafty and they witchcraft. Esau, the so-called white man. That's why the scripture say, All right, he's likened unto the Prince of Tyre, man. All right, and he's known for that witchcraft, man. All right, he's wise in his left-handed, his left-handed, you know,
Wisdom,
yeah,
knowledge. Yeah, yeah,
dealing with that, man.
yeah.
All right, and it said the Lord's gonna disappoint that because he's gonna cut off witchcraft. All right, these left-handed spirits are really lying to Esau, man. Okay, just like they lied to Ahab, man. Okay, all right. Keep going, brother.
It says, this is Job chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. What's the enterprise? The New World Order. All right, they want to microchip everybody, man. They want a one world order. They want all nations under the umbrella of one world government. All right, under this democracy, under this satanic philosophy, man, which is democracy, man. All right, the philosophy of Esau, man. Do as thou wilt. All right, which goes back to the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, so I'm gonna read on. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right, so you look up that word wicked. You look at that word wicked, right? The word wicked is imal, which means laborer, sufferer, which that's talking about us, man. All right, so it's not talking about the wicked. It's talking about the laborers. All right, it's talking about the ones that's suffering in this society, man. And that's talking about us, the Israelites, man, because we're on the bottom, we're the poor. All right, so our hand is gonna come upon him.
Right.
All right, just like the Lord said, what the Lord's going to lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of his people Israel, man. All right, it says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right.
Yeah, that's right, man. It's going. That's how it's gonna go. Like like one of those cartoon. When you think the bad guy is gonna, accomplish his goal, man. All right, that's gonna get shut down, man. All right. Yes, there's like some people gonna take gonna take the RFID microchip. All right, they're gonna have a certain level of people gonna be put to death. All right, and when they think they really gonna rule, man, guess what, man? Yahweh Shai, man, he gonna make his return, man, and shut all that shit down, man. All right. Really, according to them, they believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. They believe they're behind schedule, man. All right. So right now, that's why we believe things are going to speed up, man. That's why the brother said at the beginning of the show, like, hey, man, the year just got started, and a lot of things is happening, man. All right. All right. So these elites, man, guess what, man? All right, they've been deceived right now, man. They being deceived, man. They really think, they could go against Yahweh Shai and his army, man. All right, they gonna be. What it says, their device is gonna be disappointed, man. All right, because they know how it's gonna go down, man. They prepping for these things, man. They trying to upset prophecy, man. All right, they got the space army, which they've been got, which they've been had all these things. They already had all these things in place before they even announce it. All right, so they getting ready. They prepping for that final battle, man, which they're not going to win, man. All right.
I got a precept. Amos 9:13. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
That's right, man. So that day is gonna come, man. But we gonna overtake. All right, you Edomites, man. We gonna put you in the position that you put us, man. All right, we're not doing it on our own accord, man. All right, we doing it, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, man. When our big brother, makes his return, man. All right, and that day is gonna come, man. We build up this whole society. All right, we build up this whole world, man. And what you people do, man? You kill us every day, man. Putting our people to death, man. All right, not paying us properly for our, not compensating us properly for our wages, man. But guess what, man? You got a saying, what goes around comes around, man. All right. So that's your future, man. That these things are written in the scriptures, man. All right.
It's a little more. It says, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt.
That's right, man. So all your governments, all you Edomite rulers, man, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the real they like to say the shadow government, but the real rulers of the earth, the elites of the Edomite kingdom, man. Guess what, man? Your rulership is over, man. It's gonna melt, man. Your hills, your mountains, these things are metaphors for rulership and governments, man. Guess what, man? It's gonna be over, man. All right. Once them nukes hit America, man, it's over, man. And you elites, man, you gonna be the first one that's going in the chains, man. All right. I was watching a show the other day. I'm like, damn, they got like chains that weigh like a ton, bro, like 10-ton chains and shit. Man, I'm like, god damn. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's gonna go for you elites, man. All right. You think it's one way, you know what I mean, but you don't really run the show, man. All right. The Most High is the one that runs the show, man. All right, this is the script of what's going to happen, man. And the Lord's not a man that he should lie, man. You can't upset prophecy. You can't upset the things that's going on in this book, man. All right, your pride have deceived thee. You have delusions of grandeur. That's what you have, man. All right, that's why I say in Lamentation 4:21. You know what I mean? Hey, how does it go again? Lamentation. Basically it says what? Hey, enjoy this last time, man. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, man. All right? Rejoice and be glad, because guess what, man? Hey, there's a transition in world power, and guess what, man? You're going to be at the bottom, and you're not coming back, you know what I mean, to any type of rulership, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming back to it, man. And this world is going to be ruled under righteousness, all right? Starting with the Most High, His Son, Yahweh Shai, all right? And the Israelites, man. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, Yahweh Shai, the elect, and the rest of Israel, right? All right?
That was it. Yeah, I had a few more.
Okay, cool.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's right, man. These are the times we're living in, man. All right?
I got it over here. Jeremiah 13, I got a few. This is Jeremiah 13 and 16. It says, give glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, your power, before he calls darkness. Yeah. How's the Lord gonna cause darkness? All right. The Lord is gonna remove his men up the streets. Therefore, the floodgates of destruction and judgment is gonna come to pass, man. All right. And the sun is gonna be blotted out when the nuclear missiles come to destroy this land and many other lands, the land of Israel, okay, and various other parts of the world, man. Okay?
What are you reading from?
Jeremiah 13. It says, and before your feet stumble upon the dark mountains, and while ye look for light, he turneth it into the shadow of death and make it gross darkness. All right? So that's a message to you Israelites, man. Okay? Give glory to the Lord, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. All right? Because there's going to be a time where he will not be found, man. All right? It says he would turn it into the shadow of death and make it gross darkness. All right? That's talking about you being in darkness, man, in that time, man. All right? Because when all hell break loose, the scripture says it's going to be a cry for wine in the streets, man. It's going to be a famine of the word. Okay? And you people are already dead, man. You're known as the congregation of the dead, man. All right?
Yeah, that's right, man. Hey, man, because this truth is the light, man. This truth is the light, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the light right now, man. All right? And that day, hey, you're gonna be looking for answers in that day. 2/3, a lot of people are gonna be looking for answers in that day, man. And ain't gonna be answers to be found, man. While the answers is right here, right now, man. All right, I was listening to the apostles, at their camp this weekend, you know what I'm saying? And it's, Apostle Gabar said, yo, Jake want to try to get right when shit get real. That's when they want to call upon the name of the Lord, man. When they back against the wall, you know what I'm saying? That's when they want to go find out answers, man. When it's better to do it right now, man. All right, it's clear as day, man. This is all the answers. The men of the Lord are out here in the highways and byways, man, and giving you all the answers, man, because the time is going to come, man. Hey, man, we ain't going to be out there. As it says, what's the family word?
Amos 8 and 11.
8 and 11. All right? People are going to be going to and fro, north, south, east, west, and looking looking for the men of the Lord, looking for answers. And guess what, man? We're not going to be out there no more, man, because eventually, you know what I'm saying, the Lord is going to take us off the street, man. All right? If you think for 1 second, oh, we're going to just be on the highways and byways, we're going to be in the streets forever and ever. Nah, that's not how that's going to go, man. All right? We there right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Every day, brothers putting up videos, all of these things, man. But it's going to be a day where this word, man, it's just going to be a silence, man. All right? It's just going to be quiet. It's going to be quiet in the streets. There ain't going to be no internet. There ain't going to be nothing, man. All right? You know? We already, the Lord take us off the streets. You know what I'm saying? You get the word. You know, we done our job. And we out of there, man. And now you have nowhere to get any answers, man. And that's why we always say it behoove you to come back to this right now, man, because we at the end, man. You know what I'm saying? I told a brother the other day, I said, yo, bro, the end is right around the corner. He said, nah, bro, it's right down the street. You know what I mean? And I was like, you're correct, man. All right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is really for the elect, because we understand this is not for everybody, you know?
Yeah. I got like one more.
All right,
You got it?
no. I don't got too much.
Alright. I guess you could break it down and close it. Romans 13:11. It says, in that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
That's right, and knowing the time, now it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. You see what's going on in the earth, man. Coronavirus. We forgot to mention the locusts taking over whole cities. All right. A great family is gonna come to America. All right. The war drums are beating, man. America killing military officials and all these things, man. All right. You think shit is just gonna be smooth sailing? No. All right. Knowing the time, it's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. Wake your ass up, man. You know what I'm saying? Wake your ass up, man. You know? You go ahead.
It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
That's right. And our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. All right? This is not like 50 years ago, which 50 years ago is not really that long ago. They say the Lord is going to make his return. Guess what, man? The Lord is going to make his return, man. All right? And Lord willing, we those men, you know, our salvation is nearer. But the Lord is not just coming to save. He's not just coming to save, you know, everybody, man. Contrary to popular belief, man. All right? The majority of the Lord is bringing a sword, man, a dreadful sword, man. The majority of our people, they gonna die. That's straight up what it is, man. Man, woman, old, young, they gonna die. That's how the Lord is coming back, man. And he gonna save, you know, his elect, the people that are out here sighing and crying, and the true believers, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. So now it's high time. You could read up any scripture in the Bible to tell you, man, the Lord is not coming for fun and games, man. Straight up, man. He ain't.
Gone.
You know? The Lord is coming. It's going to be a bloodbath, man. All right? And he's coming in a so-called UFO, man. Every eye going to see him, man. All right? That's how that's going to go down, man. All right? But right now, this is just the warm-up session, man. And that's even very intense. So could you imagine when by the time the Lord really comes back on this earth, man? All right?
Gone. I think that was it.
That was it?
Gone.
Yeah, man. So, you know, hey, man, with that, you know, we hope, you know, brothers were edified. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if this is the first time you come into this channel or whatever it is, man, hey, man, heed the warning, man, if you're Israelite, you know what I mean? Or if this word resonate with you, man, because it's going to be perilous time coming try the whole earth, and especially America, man. The Lord saving this motherfucker for last, man, straight up. All right? So with that, we're going to give all praises due to the Most High.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and citation to the elect. Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom.